Chismosas, I know exactly what you guys want me to talk about. Becky G posting about Cazzu on her Instagram stories, and guess what? I'm gonna talk about it, so let's get into it. Now, if you missed a couple of chapters, let me go ahead and fill you in. Becky G just posted this on her Instagram stories because if you guys don't already know, Cazzu made her return to the stage at Buenos Aires Trap, and she was living her best life. And everybody, including Becky G, it seems, was just super hyped for her. So as a girl's girl, she went ahead and posted this with a crown on top, and she said, "Dale, mami." And if you're confused as to why everybody wants me to talk about this, well, let me take you back a little bit into the Latin Grammys. Because if your memory fails you, then you probably don't remember that Becky G has a song called Por lo Contrario with Angela Aguilar and her brother Leonardo Aguilar. So they went to the Latin Grammys and they performed that song, and it was pretty awkward. Everybody felt the tension. Everybody was like, oh, what's going on here? And the rumor was for a minute there that Becky G didn't want to be on stage with Angela, especially after all the drama that had come forward with her, Cazzu, and Cristiano. But you know, Becky came out and she did a video where she was like, there was technical difficulties on the stage, and that's why you may have felt a little tension. But obviously now that she posted this, people are reading a lot more into it. And I was like, you know what? I need to dig a little deeper. And I went to Becky G's repost on her TikTok, and I saw very clearly that she was supporting our girl Cazzu right there as well. And if you go ahead and click on this, you can very clearly see that is about Cazzu and her performance at Buenos Aires Trap. Now I was like, okay, well, this doesn't necessarily mean anything with her and Angela Aguilar, but then I was like, let me check her following. And yes, Becky is following Cazzu on her TikTok, but guess who she's not following? If you guessed Angela Aguilar, you would be correct. And she follows 600 people, so you can't be like, oh, well, she just doesn't follow her because she doesn't follow a lot of people. 600 people? Yeah, that's a lot. Now, y'all can do with that what you want. I'm just putting the information out there because I did check Instagram and she does follow her on there and she follows Cazzu, so it could mean anything, but it is interesting that after all this talk went down about Becky G possibly having some type of tension with Angela Aguilar and not wanting to be seen with her after all her man-stealing ways, that Becky went ahead and posted about Cazzu on her Instagram and then reposted her on her TikTok. I don't know, guys. Becky really seems like a sweetheart to me, like she wouldn't have problems with anyone, but you know, sometimes people can only be pushed too far. But I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Let me know down below in the comments, and don't forget to like and follow for more gossip, chisme, and all things tea.